Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H will be gone from WWE in 2025. The Rock's close friend is a possible replacement, says veteran. Triple H has been part of WWE for nearly 3 decades. However, a wrestling veteran predicted that the game would leave the Stanford-based company in 2025. Following a legendary career as an in-ring performer, Triple H has held several executive positions in WWE. In 2022, he became the new Chief Content Officer after Vince McMahon's initial retirement. Although the former chairman returned the following year, the game remained in his position. As McMahon left again earlier this year amid being sued by former employee Jano Grant for alleged sex trafficking and sexual assault, the company announced the kickoff of the Paul Triple H Levesque era. Since then, other lawsuits have been filed against McMahon, WWE, and TKO. Nonetheless, former WWE head writer Vince Russo believes Triple H's era would be short-lived. Speaking on his The Brand podcast, the wrestling veteran predicted that the game's stint in the Stanford-based company would end in 2025. He pointed out that The Rock may want to replace the 14-time world champion with his close friend, business partner, and former head writer Brian Gewirtz. Guys, I have said this, and I am not gonna go off of my prediction. I think Hunter will be gone from the WWE in 2025. I'm sorry, these lawsuits are gonna develop. A lot more is gonna come out of them. Ari Emanuel has The Rock on the board. Ari Emanuel and The Rock have a very long relationship. And The Rock is so key to this because why do I need Triple H if I got The Rock? You don't think The Rock doesn't have a laundry list of people that he'd want to hire and bring into the fold? Brian Gewirtz at the top of that list. I don't really see a need for Triple H if Ari's got Rock in his back pocket, he said. 954-1054. In a recent episode of his Wrestling with the Devil podcast, Lee Cole, brother of former ring boy Tom Cole, addressed the future of the Stanford-based company amid the recently filed Ring Boy lawsuit against Vince and Linda McMahon, WWE, and TKO. Cole predicted that TKO would get rid of all former Vince McMahon associates remaining in the promotion, including Triple H and Bruce Pritchard. Meanwhile, he suggested Nick Khan will take over full control of the company. Mark my words, you'll see this man, Nick Khan, take over. Right now, he's kind of in charge already, but he's gonna really be in charge. He'll bring in his whole regime and stuff, and he'll be part of the changes. And they're not gonna deal with these guys like Pritchard. They're not gonna deal with a Triple H anymore because they can't. They have to answer to their stockholders, he said. It will be interesting to see what the future holds for Chief Content Officer Triple H and the company. In a surprising turn of events, rumors have surfaced that Triple H, a driving force behind WWE's creative direction and talent development, could be stepping away from the company in 2025. With nearly 3 decades of service, Triple H, real name Paul Levesque, has not only been an in-ring legend, but has also shaped WWE's modern identity as its chief content officer, responsible for ushering in new talent and championing some of the most compelling storylines in recent years. As fans and industry insiders speculate about WWE's future without Triple H at the helm, a tantalizing possibility has emerged. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's close friend, Brian Gewirtz, could potentially fill the role, according to a well-respected wrestling veteran. Triple H has been a monumental figure in WWE, both inside and outside the ring. As one of the company's most popular wrestlers, he built an in-ring legacy that includes 14 world championships and countless iconic rivalries, making him a future Hall of Famer. But his influence didn't end with his in-ring career. Since stepping into a backstage role, Triple H has reshaped WWE's developmental system and creative process, playing a major part in the birth of NXT, WWE's developmental brand, which has produced top stars like Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair, and Finn Balor. As Chief Content Officer, Triple H has earned praise from fans and critics alike for revitalizing WWE's storytelling approach and putting the spotlight on underutilized talent. Under his leadership, WWE's storylines have evolved to include a mix of long-term storytelling and character-driven narratives, captivating fans who had become increasingly critical of WWE's creative direction. The thought of WWE without Triple H's guiding hand leaves fans uncertain about what direction the company might take next. However, according to an industry veteran, the company could be in good hands if Brian Gewirtz, a seasoned writer and creative partner of The Rock, steps in. Brian Gewirtz is a name that resonates with longtime WWE fans, though he's always remained largely behind the scenes. As WWE's former head writer, Gewirtz contributed to some of the most memorable storylines from the late 1990s through the 2000s, an era widely celebrated for its creativity and boundary-pushing characters. During his tenure, Gewirtz wrote for top superstars like The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena, helping to shape the WWE's attitude and ruthless aggression eras. Gewirtz is known for his close friendship with The Rock, a relationship that began during his WWE writing days and continued after The Rock transitioned to Hollywood. In fact, Gewirtz left WWE in 2015 to work as a producer for Seven Bucks Productions, The Rock's production company. Over the years, Gewirtz has been involved in various projects with The Rock, including Balor's and Young Rock, showcasing his versatility as a storyteller across different mediums. Given his experience in WWE and his Hollywood success, Gewirtz has a unique skill set that could make him a strong candidate to take over Triple H's role if he were to depart. The Rock has maintained a strong connection to WWE despite his Hollywood success, often returning for special appearances and staying involved in some capacity. His relationship with Vince McMahon and Triple H has been instrumental in bringing him back for marquee events, and his influence within WWE is undeniable. If Brian Gewirtz were to step into a creative leadership role, The Rock's presence in WWE could potentially increase, bridging the worlds of wrestling and Hollywood even further. According to the veteran who shared this insight, Gewirtz's deep understanding of the WWE product, combined with his relationship with The Rock, makes him a natural choice for the role. Gewirtz would bring with him a fresh approach that balances respect for wrestling's traditions with the modern storytelling techniques he has honed in Hollywood. This could be precisely what WWE needs to attract a new generation of fans while retaining its loyal audience. If Gewirtz were to assume Triple H's role, he would undoubtedly bring a unique perspective that merges wrestling's dramatic flair with Hollywood's polished storytelling techniques. Gewirtz has a knack for character-driven narratives, and his experience working with The Rock has taught him how to craft stories that are not only compelling in a wrestling context, but also resonate with mainstream audiences. One of the potential shifts fans might see under Gewirtz's leadership is an increase in WWE's appeal to a broader audience, including those who may not be traditional wrestling fans. WWE has always been about sports entertainment, and Gewirtz could emphasize this by focusing on characters and stories that transcend the wrestling ring, similar to what he did during his previous WWE stint. With WWE increasingly pushing for mainstream appeal and crossover appeal in Hollywood, Gewirtz could be the person to take WWE into a new era of entertainment-focused storytelling. Another area where Gewirtz could shine is in creating deeper, more nuanced character arcs. Unlike traditional wrestling storylines, which often focus on quick payoffs, Gewirz's Hollywood experience has equipped him with a long-term view of storytelling. He could build on the foundation laid by Triple H, developing complex, layered characters and storied arcs that allow superstars to grow and evolve over time. While Gewirtz's credentials are impressive, taking over Triple H's role would be no easy task. WWE is a unique beast, with a creative structure unlike any other entertainment company. In WWE, stories can shift weekly based on fan reactions, injuries, and countless other factors, requiring a level of adaptability that few can handle. Gewirtz would need to navigate the high-pressure environment of WWE, where creativity meets constant demands, live production, and shifting dynamics. Another challenge would be maintaining the balance between classic wrestling values and modern storytelling. WWE's audience is diverse, with fans who love hard-hitting action and others who crave storytelling and drama. Triple H managed to strike this balance, respecting wrestling's traditions while embracing new forms of storytelling. Gewirtz would need to retain that balance to keep the fan base united. Furthermore, while Gewirtz's close relationship with The Rock could open doors, it also raises questions. Would WWE fans accept someone with such strong ties to The Rock, potentially leading to increased involvement from Hollywood figures? Could this create a tension between WWE's wrestling-first culture and the entertainment-focused direction that Gewirtz might bring? If Gewirtz takes the reins from Triple H in 2025, WWE could see a creative evolution that continues to blend sports and entertainment more seamlessly than ever before. Gewirtz's Hollywood experience could lead to partnerships, crossover events, and creative approaches that bring wrestling into the mainstream spotlight in a way that hasn't been seen since the Rock and Stone Cold era. His storytelling could appeal to new viewers who might not traditionally follow wrestling, expanding WWE's reach. Additionally, with Gewirtz's focus on character development and storytelling, WWE's younger stars could benefit tremendously. Gewirtz has a track record of helping to define legendary characters, and his influence could help develop WWE's current crop of stars, such as Rhea Ripley, Austin Theory, and Dominic Mysterio, into compelling, multi-dimensional personas that resonate with audiences. Triple H's potential departure from WWE in 2025 would mark the end of an era, closing a chapter on one of WWE's most influential figures. However, if Brian Gewirtz were to step in as his replacement, WWE fans could be in for a new era of creative storytelling, one shaped by Gewirtz's expertise in both wrestling and Hollywood. With The Rock's close friend potentially leading WWE's creative future, fans may witness an evolution that not only honors the wrestling tradition, but brings it to new heights in entertainment. The road ahead for WWE is uncertain, but if Gewirtz is the one to take the reins, fans can expect an exciting shift, a blending of WWE's classic approach with innovative storytelling from one of wrestling's most creative minds. As WWE evolves, fans and superstars alike can anticipate a future where WWE remains not just a wrestling company, but a storytelling empire, one that could redefine sports entertainment for years to come.